Okay.
And the only thing we used to hear is whatever came out of New York.
Right.
So for y'all to come across country in that time was huge.
It really was. It was. We used to tour with a lot of New York people, and they would just like make fun of us and stuff and talking about how, you know, we were from the West Coast and we weren't this and that. But then when we got out of the stage, they had to give us props, you know, they were like, dang, you know, you guys was rocking and doing whatever. And then they would give us pointers on, you know, what to do with our show. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, it was like a lot. We always would fight, especially with like Kango from UTFO, because he's always was a hard time about being from the West Coast. Talking about the East Coast was always the best. It was always a rivalry.
Now I noticed that you guys are from Rialto.
Juana and Dania, well, JB and Baby D were from Rialto. I was always from LA.
Oh, okay. All right. So how did you and DJ Train get in the group?
Train, man. So Train came in when Easy got us, when he picked us up. He was always down with Eric now, and he put him with us. And Train was the best. He was our DJ. Rest in peace, Train. We really miss him. I don't know if you guys from Ohio, but back in the day, we used to have what you call your mama jokes, you know, like mama,
right.
You know, Train was the best. He would come out with stuff when we on the road, just in there cracking up. He would always come out with your mama jokes. So he was really a cool dude. He was like a brother to us.
Now in the Supersonic song, you said my man can scratch. Was that your dude at the time?
Oh no, we never did. He
Oh.
was like a brother. As a matter of fact, his son is my godson.
Oh, okay. All right. Now you know what? All right. Now before you got to the group, they done a song called Another Hoe.
Yep.
And they dissed Roxanne Shante. They dissed Sparky D, and they dissed Salt-N-Pepa.
Right.
Did you ever catch any hell because of that?
Oh, absolutely we did. Because I guess people thought, like back in the day, you know, battle rap. You know, everybody was battling this one, you know, Kumo, LL Cool J, everybody was going back and forth. So their thought was we need to like diss people that are famous and we'll get famous. That's what they thought. You know, they thought Another Hoe was actually the A side. Supersonic was the B side. We got a big radio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see us over there. All right, so we still doing our thing. But Supersonic was actually the B side. Nobody thought it would take off the way that it did. They thought they were going to make a hit off Another Hoe.
Right. I just heard Another Hoe for the first time. I thought it was dope.
Hey, you know, we have a lot of songs that people don't even like know about, and then when they do, but that's what I liked about the tour mates that we had from the East Coast, because they would be like, y'all should do this song. They were the one that told us to do Let's Get Hyped in the beginning. They were like, do that song first and then come with your stuff. And it really worked.
Now, did you guys write your own lyrics, or did Arabian write your lyrics?
Oh no, absolutely. We wrote our own stuff.
Sweet.
Oh yeah. No. We always had aspirations and things that we wanted to do. Dre just would be like, oh, y'all sit down. Go ahead. He wouldn't let us do it.
So how was Dre?
Dre was so strict as far as, so I'm thinking I'm rocking out, you know, saying my verses and stuff in the studio. People like, do that again. And I mean, the wee hours of the morning, you're like, are you kidding me? And to me, it sounded the same. But to him, and then when we got the final, you know, finished product, I understood why he was so, you know, strict. But doing it, and then I mean, when I tell you wee hours in the morning, we would be in the studio.
How about Eazy-E? How was it working with Eazy-E?
I know he was like supposed to be this gangster rapper, but Eric was so cool. We had so much fun with him. So it was funny that, not funny, I guess that was their thing. You know, he had this persona of being hard and everything, but he would be cracking jokes with us, talking about us, and you know, just it was really like a brother sister type of thing. And it was just fun. He was a cool dude. He wasn't like how he came across, like, yeah, I'm hard, I'm easy, I'm Eric, and all that. No, he wasn't like that.
Did you have an opportunity to say anything or sing before he passed?
So I actually didn't. Baby D went to the funeral, but I didn't. The hype behind Tamika, who was his wife,
right.
Straight Outta Compton was what they called a biopic, which means that it didn't have to be factual, which a lot of it wasn't. And she wasn't around like that. She came there at the very end. People didn't even know who she was. So she didn't allow a lot of people in there to see him. She didn't allow even his children to come into the room. She was something.
Okay. So, now, was Michelle on the scene yet?
Oh yeah, Michelle.
Oh, she was on the scene.
Oh, she's cool. Michelle was a really good friend, and she still is. I didn't know she went through all the stuff that she went through. That blew me away. She never shared it, never talked about any abuse or anything like that to us, which was surprising. Not discounted.
Yeah, I done a show with Michelle Lay here in Ohio, and she spaced out, man. Everybody was mad at her. She took off her shoes. She took off her shoes and walked all in the audience and went to the bar and got her a drink. and came back. It was hilarious, man.
Yes, man. He's cool people. I'm telling you, that is my.
He is. Yeah, we went out with her the night before. And she was cool people. She was cool people. She really was, man.
I like cool people. You know what I'm saying? Like people, when they meet me, I always get like, oh, I thought you were going to be this or that. I'm like, same me. We cool. We weren't. We still are. But
now let me ask you. Let's talk about Supersonic the song. Now, when was the first indication that you knew that you thought that this song was like, wow, we made it?
You want to know something funny? I actually heard the song before I actually was a part of it because I was doing my own thing, and I loved it. I was like, dang, that's a hit. You know what I mean? And not ever realizing that I would be affiliated with them. So the funny part was Supersonic never took off when it was the 5. It was a local thing. They were pretty, famous in Rialto and San Bernardino area, that type of thing. But other than that, nobody really knew Supersonic. It was when I came in and we redid it with Eric, then it took off. And our first show was in Opelousas, Louisiana. I will never forget that. I didn't even heard of Opelousas, but we were like stars. It was amazing. I mean, people were all at the airport screaming and all this and that. We get back to LA, it was like cricket. People were like, y'all ain't never, like you never famous in your own hometown. Well, we are now, but yeah, no, it was never loved in the beginning. But we knew it like when we started getting shows and people were like just like that, lining up at the airport wanting autographs, it got to a point where we couldn't even go to the restroom. People would be like sticking their head up under the stall. Can I get your autograph? Stuff like that. So that's when we knew, like, oh.
Well, I'm gonna reel off some stats from the song. The song went gold. Mm-hmm. You guys were nominated for a Grammy in 1989.
Yeah.
It was for Best Rap Performance.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here, and then it reached number 10 on the Billboard chart, man. So it done awesome.
So I'm gonna have to interrupt you a little bit. Number 1. For a few weeks. For a few weeks, because you know what, those are the kind of things we used to look at. That was when it was really big. There wasn't a lot of social media and all the different avenues that are here now. All we had was Billboard and the different charts. I mean, we would wait. And our record company would send us stuff and say, oh, look where you guys charted and stuff like that. So it was really huge and it was big. But yeah, we held number 1 for a while on Billboard, which was huge,
Yeah, I think it said 8 weeks. 8 weeks.
There you go. I didn't remember the exact amount of weeks, but at that time before Mary J and Cardi and all that stuff, they just do ridiculous stuff. I mean, back then that was big, 8 weeks.
Okay, I know.
You guys came around. You guys came around during the birth of MTV, so that came. So you guys were one of the few Black artists that would be played on. For you to get on MTV at that time was huge because the only ones that was getting on there was Michael Jackson and Prince, and very seldom would they play any rap.
You know what was so interesting about something like that is we absolutely were recognized on a lot of platforms like that, and not a lot on ours, you know. And even to this day, you know, a lot of times people go, oh, you guys are not real rappers, or you're not really this, or you're not really that. And we didn't get a lot of recognition in our own community. And we would love that. We would love to be, because we, you know, we did you know, do those things, but we would prefer to be with our own.
Okay, check this. Okay, check this out. I'm gonna throw some pictures on the screen, and you tell me about them. Okay.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay. Let me see. Let me pull them up. All right. Let's see here. Let's pull them up. Right, hold on. Let me get them.
Yeah, they are good. My husband said you're doing a great interview.
Hold on. Let me see here. There. Okay, I found it. Okay, let's open it. Here we go. Okay, photo number 3. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. But you
see it?
I can see it.
Okay. Tell us about that picture.
Well, that was backstage. We call this our second career. We do a lot of touring now, and that was at a show. I don't remember where we were, but it was backstage. And every time we did a show, we would do like this little picture and then walk out to the stage and do a live for the fans, you know. So that's what we were doing. We were getting ready to go on stage, and we took that picture. We did every time we would do the show.
Okay.
Yep.
Slick Rick.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. That was at the Long Beach festival that Bobby D would throw, and he was there. He was so cool. Yeah, we had a good time. That Slick Rick. I think that was actually before the actual show. That was at the hotel, I believe, or it might have been out in the lobby.
Okay.
Now that next one, I can't really.
It's Two Live Crew. Look like Brother Marquise.
Yes.
Fresh Kid Ice.
And that was actually the Queen Mary too. I think that was actually the show. So you see the different clothes. It was the same time, but just, you know, we were at the hotel on the other one, and that was at the show that we were on the side of the stage when we took that picture with them. And the same thing for the next one with Salt and Pepper. It was a really good lineup. We had the best time.
This is the snake picture right here. I know they was like, y'all was talking about us, and now y'all want to take a picture.
Oh no. They laugh. They love them. They are really cool, especially Pepper. And well, they all are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They no, not at all. It's all love. All love.
All up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even Roxanne Shante, she laughs at it. You know, it's not like, because everybody understands you were young, you just do stupid stuff, and that was it.
Right. I see you got the Adidas on.
Oh, Bill, Bibs and both. Yeah, that one was where were we? Florida. What was it? Oh my gosh, it was South Beach? But it was a really, really nice place that we did that show. It was like an outside where they had cabanas and stuff. It was nice. That was a really good show.
Have you guys ever played Shane Park in Detroit?
Ooh. I couldn't.
Shane Park is an amphitheater in Detroit, right by the river.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's called Shane Park. Shane Park. You guys ever play Shane Park?
I believe that was because don't laugh at me, but is that like where you? Yeah, I believe so, because that might have been. Oh shoot, you might have a picture.
It's by the water.
Yes, I was going to say it's by the water, and I was going to say
it's by the water.
Canada, like they say, the other part over there is like Canada or something. Is that right?
That's right.
Right.
You can see Canada right across.
See,
that's it.
But it was
know your geography.
So I guess I'm not Sarah Palin, but it was one of the first shows that we did, and I remember I had on some white shorts. This is crazy, right? It was a Run DMC tour, and I was looking on here trying to see if it was a picture, because I do have one on my page that was from there. But that's where we were.
I took this from your Instagram page.
Look at that. Like, you missed that one, but it was I had on some white shorts. I remember that, but yeah, it was at that park you're talking about.
Yeah. It looked like it.
It looked like
it being Rakim.
Oh my gosh, that was just like last year, I think it was. They did a comeback tour and they came to Be More with YoYo. YoYo is a really good friend of mine, and I went back there and it was just all love.
Yeah,
like
she stood us up on the show.
I don't think she
stood us up, man.
I don't think she meant to. Well, she so down for everybody. She wouldn't have done that.
Well, no. She just she had something to do. She wanted to. She said she was going to reschedule.
Well, schedule, and we haven't heard back yet. So I still love her.
I still love her.
I know she's cool. I'm gonna text her.
Yeah, text her. There you go.
Yeah.
Hit her up.
Plug us in.
Yeah.
Did you ever have
she's cool.
Okay. Did you ever have any interaction with Tupac?
We saw him like we had interactions, but not like I didn't know him like Dre or Q or but I mean he would be around because he was with Digital Underground and they were really cool with us. And as a matter of fact, our road manager Atron was their manager, so we would hang out with them, but I didn't know him.
Hey man, look at Baby D on this picture. She looked like she about 12.
Oh my God, right? She still has that little baby face though, but she was. She was.
How was she on this picture?
She might have been like 14, 15. Yeah, she was young.
Oh, well, not too far off.
Oh, well, not
too far. That's what I said. No, she wasn't. You weren't far. She was in like middle school when we were touring.
Are you kidding me? Really?
She was
but hold on, stop the presses. Look at JB though. JB killing it in that picture right there, boy.
Which picture? Which one? You point
that one right there.
Okay.
JB, she killing it in that picture anyway.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Doing the butt.
That was doing the
butt picture right there.
What butt?
You see?
It's like 10 pictures here, but okay, use your pointer. Point to the one you're talking about.
Right here. You see it? You see that picture right here?
Okay, so I don't see anything.
Okay. Maybe it's too small. Maybe it's too small.
I'm having problems with mine.
You see the picture with Fergie? You see the picture with Fergie?
Okay, let me look.
Maybe it's too small. Here we go.
I apologize. I can't see it. But
can't see it either.
Okay, so it's not just
how about that?
I was like, I don't see the Fergie picture. I know there are some. And but no, there is a part in the show where they go, I'll go big in your behind. They turn around and do this little thing. It's like ongoing joke because it was this guy that Juana went to school with, JB went to school with, and he would say that saying, and that's why she put it in there like that. And they turn around and I just make fun of it because all of us are not as tiny as we were back in the day. So I was like, like look at those butts. But no, we just make fun of it.
You had some hips back in the day. You was the only one that was loaded at below. You was the only one that was like a brick house.
Oh Lord! So we gonna talk about.
He back there cracking up.
What are you saying now?
But you guys remember the Supersonic video?
The Supersonic video. Sassy-C was a little thick one. She was a little thick one with the big hair. Okay, here we go. The NWA picture.
Let me see. Okay, so I think I don't have all of the updated ones, or are you just talking about the one with Dre and Ren with Baby D?
Yeah, this is Baby D, JB, Yella, Ice Cube.
Oh, and over there. That's when we were in Hawaii. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at Baby D. She looked like 10 on here.
She is. And she still has a little baby face. She absolutely does.
She looked like somebody's daughter in there.
She is.
Uh-oh. I see. Okay, how about this one? Y'all rocking.
My wife in the background asking if you're gonna be flowing a little bit and can you throw something at us right quick?
Oh, okay. Tell her when she come home, does she want to go back to work? Tell her, let me see her. Tell her, come here.
Oh, she high.
Come here, girl. Let me see you. Oh, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. I am not even going front. I love Supersonic.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I am definitely a B girl. Let's go. Yes,
That's
that's
what's
Travis
up. There you go.
I had to come back. I had to come back for that.
That's what's up. I love that.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
You know, Rob Bass did that to us. He was like, look, we met him. He's like, you gotta do something for my wife. She loves you guys. She loves you. I can't even go home if you guys don't shout her out or do whatever. So we had to do a little thing for her on his phone.
That's what's up, man. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna talk about the impact of the song Supersonic.
Okay.
First of all, the Black Eyed Peas and Fergie,
they jacked the beat. For the song Fergalicious.
Well, they actually asked permission.
Well, I figured that out.
I figured that out.
And you guys are now getting paid.
And you guys are now getting paid royalties from that. So that's all
you guys worked that out.
So I'm glad you guys worked that out.
Okay, a guy named MF Doom.
A guy named MF Doom. He sampled it. He sampled the song
in a song called
Hoe Cakes.
Oh, never heard that one.
Are you aware of that one?
You aware of Hoe
Cakes?
I don't know about Hoe Cakes.
Okay, let me see if I can play it.
She recognized it.
I'm gonna see if I can play it. Hold on.
Let me see if I can play it. Hold on. Let me see if
hold on.
Let me see if I can play Hoe Cakes.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Hold on.
Hey, Trav research game is mad.
I'm telling you, I'm very impressed.
Okay.
His research game is mad, boy. I love it.
He said you're doing a great interview. He's very entertained by this.
Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? That's Baby D. That's Baby D beatboxing. Can you hear it, baby?
Keep your hoes in check. I got this girl and she wants me to duke her. I told her I'll come scoop her around 8. She said, that sounds great. Shorty girl's a trooper. No matter what I need her to do, she be like on his own throne. The microphone, he flossed the ring. Average MCs is like a TV blooper. MF Doom, he's like DB Cooper.
Yeah, he jacked that.
Yeah, but
it sampled good too in there, man.
Yeah, he did. What else did he sample? I was like, wow.
Okay.
You now they got permission.
I don't know.
I don't know. But she wasn't aware of that one. So, but they jacked that.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Okay, okay.
This one right here.
This one right here.
Hold on. This is
hold on.
They used the song.
Sonic the Hedgehog
last year.
Yeah.
And they used Supersonic in the trailer.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Let me see here.
At 40 seconds.
40 seconds. Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh. Why are you hiding out in my garage? They're coming for me! If they steal my power, they could conquer the universe. You have to help me. No, I don't. Please. It's life or death. Good morning, my rural chum. Mr. Doc.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
All right, let's get out of here.
You know what was really good about that? Because it reinvented us for a newer generation. Because my sister-in-law has a little nephew who was so in awe of the fact that he was like, that's Michelle's song. He was just amazed that it was on like Sonic the Hedgehog. So it just brought us more fans, like, starting off again. It's amazing. I love that.
So you saw the movie?
I know. That's what I love about it too, man. We just love that song.
I know. That's what I love about it.
I love
it. So, when I do my 90s parties,
when I 90s parties,
that's like,
that's
man. Supersonic.
I
wish that song. I wish
I wish
I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller.
I wish I was a baller.
Yeah, both of those they go hard.
They go hard parties, man.
Along with Push It. With
salt and pepper.
Those are favorites.
What's that? What's the name of your killer?
My killer?
You want the one you put down on the floor?
Oh, Ash. I was like, I thought you were talking about my song that I just go to. That's what I thought you were talking about. That's Ash, and he thinks he is too. I'm telling you. I'm glad he didn't start barking because he thinks he's like the biggest thing ever. But no, yes.
We didn't ask about where are the girls at?
Where are the girls at?
And JB.
And
JB.
He lives in a city called Clovis. She's home, and Zania lives in Victor.
Oh, okay.
So we talk all the time. We do exactly this: the Zoom or FaceTime, and we talk all the time.
You guys are all married then with families?
Yeah, well, that's a sticky situation because he was married for a long time and she's recently divorced. So, yeah. Who was hawking her? Who said that was a nice picture of JB? Who was that? Oh, so now we're not gonna talk about it?
Oh, that was Trav, Big Trav.
She's single.
Froze up.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
Yeah, he needs to. I told him to upgrade his service.
Oh, he done went all the way off.
Yeah. But him and Hollywood is in the same area, so I don't know how he's still on.
Hollywood just sitting there, he ain't even talking.
Hey man, this is like a computer room around here. There's lights and laptops and mixer tables and microphones and
this is studio.
This shit's serious around here. I'm scared to move.
That's all good.
Yeah, you're.
Now you know what I want to ask about.
I want to ask about
the movie, the NWA. You know, they didn't. They failed to put
Fad in the movie. Were you guys
upset?
Okay, so see, that's what I was talking about. It really wasn't them. That was Tamika. Tamika put that out, and that was Easy's widow. And like I said, a lot of that was not even factual. She didn't even consult with them. A lot of them weren't even on the set all the time. So it's neither here nor there. We had feelings, but by the fact that wasn't factual,
Now I had heard that there was a sequel coming out. You guys know anything about that?
So I know there's been different rumor mills. Well, stories, people saying that, oh, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. I know Arabian had told us something that was in the works, but I don't know. Greg Mack, he was like a real big DJ at the time for 1580 K-Day. Station that was pivotal for a lot of us on the West Coast to get our music on the air. He was supposed to have a biography coming out, but that was like 3-4 years ago when he said that, like right after that. So I don't know. I think COVID changed a lot for everybody.
I know the movie portrayed that working for Ruthless and the studio, it was always a tense atmosphere. Did you feel that? Suge Knight wasn't around when you were there.
No, he wasn't. That was later. But then I don't even know the dynamics of that. I know that they did have issues. I mean, I had heard about stuff where problems with him and Dre and stuff like that. But that was later. All of the different things with Cube and then with Ren. I mean, they all had their little issues and stuff, but not when I was in the group, not when I was there.
Okay.
Now
that's good.
I got a question. Can Baby D, can she still beatbox?
Oh, absolutely. Have you seen the TikTok page? She does one.
Really?
She does.
Oh, that's dope.
It is.
I gotta go check that out.
She's amazing.
Now, beatboxing was originated in the East. So So did that mean that a lot of the East Coast flavor y'all admired?
Oh, absolutely. I love East Coast hip hop. Are you kidding me? You can't love hip hop and not represent from where it's from. I mean, where it originated, but West Coast just turned it up. Just like,
right.
Oh, my husband's from the East Coast. He's like, oh, whatever. I'm like, no, but because you have to give love to even the South and to Florida, Miami. Everybody brought their flavor and different stuff, and that's what makes it great. I remember when we were out in hip hop, they were like, oh, hip hop is just a passing phase. It's gonna be gone, and they used to say all that kind of stuff. And look at us. Look at it, years later, and we're still here.
Bring your husband to the screen. Introduce him.
He's supposed to be old. I know, right? Met your wife was like,
you met my wife.
Especially since he keep interjecting, right? He keep saying his little stuff. Yeah, you just saying your stuff.
I thought they was doing a great job. So this is Big Trav.
Tell him he said he thought she was doing a good job. This is my husband.
See, that's Big Trav. That's the one that's was like commenting on your wife's size back in the day and all that. I'm gonna throw him out there like that.
I met her before she was in that group, so I can't blame you. I met on a plane from New York because I'm from Brooklyn, California, and I never let go of her since then. I just had to be with her. So you got a
beautiful wife. You saw all this. When you were in Brooklyn and you saw them coming out, you had no idea you'd be married to one of them.
No,
he couldn't even believe it when we started being in the group, because I knew him before I got in the group. And when I was telling him I'm gonna be a rapper, he was like,
"Oh, really?"
When I met her, she was finishing college.
Yeah,
she was finishing college, and I said, "So what do you do?" She said, "I want to be a rapper." I'm from Brooklyn. Our rappers drop out of high school and we rap on the corners. So she spoke intellectually. She had no hood in her. I was like, how you gonna be a rapper?
Didn't fit, did it? Didn't fit, huh?
Not at all. I was like, if I wanted to be a rapper, I should be in Brooklyn and be a rapper. But my wife, she did exactly what she set out to do. So,
well, I'm a suffering Knicks fan, so
we like.
So big ups to you, bro.
I'm a Laker fan. Whoop whoop.
All right.
That's this one here. But I'm but I'm rolling with Brooklyn now because it's just been heartbreaking to be a Knicks fan for so long.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you with Jersey before that?
No, I couldn't go with Jersey.
Oh, okay.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
All right,
good meeting you.
There he is. So.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We're gonna get you out of here.
We're gonna get you out of here on planning the tour. Any tours coming up?
Well, you know what? We had quite a few shows canceled, and they kept trying to reschedule them, but then it kept going longer and longer. So I think once, probably when a vaccine, is created, probably when we'll be able to do more, I would think, because I can't see them, having people come together. And we love like taking pictures with our fans, hugging them and stuff. So it's like, you can't do that right now. You don't want to be like,
right,
or whatever,
So what do you do now when you're not collecting royalties?
I actually work. I am a respiratory therapist.
Okay.
At Johns Hopkins Hospital.
So you're on the front line.
Frontline worker. That's right.
Wow.
Thank you.
You a super.
Thank you.
You a superstar and a superhero.
Sassy-C is taking care of them.
That's what's so funny. They don't have a clue. It's like I just worked 3 nights. So I'm like, oh, I had to my hair's not even done. I was like a mess because I worked the last 3 nights. This is my first night off. That's why when I was talking about doing the interview, I had to say, what about Thursday? Because I knew I would be working.
So you're hooking up the ventilators.
Yes, absolutely. Taking care of patients. So right now here in Maryland, we're doing okay. Our numbers are inching up a little bit, but it was real rough for a while. I think the thing that was the hardest was watching people pass and their families aren't there.
That's what everybody said too.
It's just, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I get all emotional thinking about it, but dealing with that stuff, I would have never thought I would ever deal with. What? Huh? Yeah, okay. Yes, I was like telling you to retire. I had already completed my job, but when COVID came back up, I went on and just took an assignment to get back into work, and felt comfortable at Johns Hopkins because it's like the premier place. And
that is a story.
Yeah,
that is a story.
It really is.
What's up?
I mean, you're quite often getting that long swab jammed up your nose, quite often, huh?
I've never been tested. Can you believe that?
Really?
Because if you're not symptomatic, remember at first they were talking about the symptoms and they saved it for the patients. And see, what was really cool about it was Johns Hopkins was the one that invented the test that would come back within a few hours. So we had that because at first people were waiting. We had to do what they would call PUI, which is a patient under investigation. And if you see me, I'll be looking like ET. Let me see if I have a picture on my phone of how we look when we go. Yeah, my pamper, yes, honey. going into the rooms and, different things. But no, I've never been sick. I mean, nothing but the grace of God that, I just felt like that was my calling, what I was supposed to do at that time. So I feel like he kept me safe, because I remember the first time when they were telling me that, like, we had patients that would be under investigation, but would test negative. But the very first time when I knew the patient had COVID, I was like, nobody go in this room. It was like, it took me, like, I don't know how to describe that feeling, but then I prayed and I was like, okay, Lord, you have me here for a reason, and just did what I had to do, put on my stuff, went in there, and then gave compassion to that patient, because you know what, that room is so crazy. They're in there alone. A lot of times people are scared to go in there, so they get minimal people coming in and out. They don't talk to their families. They're in there. I remember this one lady, she didn't even speak English. She didn't even know why she was there. She didn't even know she was positive, and we had to put a video, like an iPad with a video person that spoke her language, to tell her. She just started crying, I was like, wow, all these different things that you just don't hear about, you don't know. And
did she make it?
You know what? She got transferred downtown, so I don't know. I don't, but just, the different type of situations that I dealt with, every time I went in, and making that decision that, no, you know what, that's what I came for. That's why I'm here. And to be able to, just show compassion to that person, because they're people, but they have this disease, and everybody, be scared or, not uncertain. But I was like, no, Lord, you put me here for a reason, and this is what I'm supposed to do. So I, go in there and take care of them and do what I gotta do. You
are a very, very interesting person. I gotta tell you that. I mean, rap star, superhero, making history. I mean, when this first, you had to be terrified when this whole thing first came out, and you were on. I can't imagine.
Seriously, it was.
I was in the military, so I know, and I've been through 3 wars, so I know what it's like to be, preparing for deployment or go in every day. So yes. I can't imagine, I know you wanted to quit.
The rubber hits the road when you're like, well, you can play and you say, oh yeah, you're looking cute, your little thing and all that. But when it really came down to it, you're like, oh, I can't believe you gotta go in this room, but yeah, but like I said, I felt like God put me there for a reason, and if he brought me there, he's going to bring me through it. And I never got sick, never had a cough, not anything, nothing. And actually we're in rooms with patients that had COVID.
I got that's a mark.
What's up, man?
I got all kinds of calls.
Do me a favor, though. I need you to hit up YoYo and tell her that we need her to come on the show.
Talking, got distracted. Hold on.
Oh, that would be cool. YoYo.
This is what you tell us.
Hey, Sassy, you can do the show.
She is cool. Why is this not coming? Oh, look, I just erased it. It was right there. There we go. Oh, that's Pam. Oh, there's her number.
Oh, she calling right now.
Yeah, I know
right now.
What's up, that's right. That's
what's
love
up.
right there.
What's up?
Girl, see my girl.
Hey, honey, we about to talk to YoYo.
Listen, we
go ahead and her in too.
You got an answer. Wait, let me see.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Listen, just whenever you talk to her, say Big Trav and Q.
Big Trav and Q show.
We love her.
We love her.
She's trying. Hey, look, my bootleg phone. Hey, girl, what you doing?
That's what's up.
Oh, girl, but you want to crack up? I'm doing this interview, right? And I had a picture of you on my Instagram. Remember when you came out here with Eric being up, and they were like, she was supposed to do our show. I said, oh, she would do it. She's not like that. She cool. I'm like, I'm gonna call her. So they Big Trav. See, okay, wait, I'm gonna put you on speaker. Go ahead. Tell them.
Oh.
What's up? What's up, yo?
What's up, yo?
She said, "Don't try to play me out."
I love you.
I love you, yo.
I love you, yo.
Told you she is good people.
I love you too. What are you guys doing?
She said, "What
I don't want you to. I don't want you to pull up on my mama house. Pull up on the grass at my mama house."
He was talking about out of control.
Hey, wait, it's YoYo, not baby to you, because you never come through with the truth. And I got the proof. You too. I didn't hear it's my grind that's been keeping me lit. It's the sun that's been keeping me kissed. It's the squat that's been keeping me lit. And I ain't on.
Yeah.
Hey, damn, baby, what the time about? So let me pull up on the grass at your mama house.
Yeah. Yo, we need you to pull up on the grass at the Big Trav and Q show.
They say they need you to pull up on the grass at the Trav and Q show.
This is dope. This is dope, Rob.
Yeah, what a treat.
I'm like, that is my baby. She's not like that at all. I said, something must have happened that she could do, and she would.
You know what? I think when was I supposed to do it? Let me tell you what happened.
When, she gonna tell you. When was she supposed to do the show? She said.
It was about a month ago.
He said it was about a month ago.
A month ago, really? In the pandemic?
You know what? Something must have happened.
So that's what I said.
Yeah, something must have happened, but I had a couple people pass away from the COVID.
Oh my God, we were just talking about that, baby.
And if it was recently, the guy, I don't know if you guys heard about this young guy, he's about to turn 50 the beginning of this month, one of my great friends. A security guard shot him 5 times.
Oh my God.
They got to a confrontation.
Oh my God.
8 days before his 50th birthday.
That's crazy. That is so crazy. I'm so sorry, baby.
Yeah, so those are the only 2 times I kind of cut something out.
Well, you know what?
Oh, you know what it was?
What was it?
Guess what it was?
What was it?
I know it was Maxine Waters' sister passed away.
Oh my God.
I cut all my yes, that's what it was. Maxine Waters' sister passed away from COVID.
Oh my God.
And I cut out all my because her niece called me and she was telling me, so I was talking to her all day. Then I was like, oh, I need to get off the phone. I gotta do interviews. And then I thought about it. I was like,
can't do it, huh? Can't do it. Yeah, life happens though. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Well, they will who's gonna do the contacting? Are you guys? Who's doing it? The caller. They'll contact you.
Tell them I'm available.
She said she's available and she'll talk with you.
Okay, I'll hit her on the DM. Tell her I'll DM her after the show.
I love you. Kiss everybody for me. All right.
Stay safe.
Yes, you too, baby.
We all in y'all conversation. That is so cool.
I know that's dope.
She is my buddy.
Come on, man.
You know how
Big Trav. We just doing it, ain't we, man? We just doing it.
Somebody that you can count on.
Bigger and bigger.
And she knows she can count on me. So no, that's my girl right there.
Sassy-C in the building. She came through for a player. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
I was like, oh no, certain people I know. I'm like, I can call her. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Love. That's love.
Oh, love. That's love, man. JJ Fad in the building.
That was a big treat there.
Hey, well, check this out, man. Hey, thanks for joining us today, man. We really appreciate it. You are awesome, man. And
you are.
This is the best interview we ever had. It really is.
Okay, keep coming. Go ahead.
And thank you for your service. You are a modern day superhero.
Thank you. No, I just feel like it's necessary.
Very brave and talented.
Thank you.
So all rolled up in one.
He's real. He's definitely, I'm telling you, I can't even thank him enough. I can't even praise him enough because he's kept me and I have to get back that way. Have to.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Huh?
I tell you what, continue blessings and you stay safe, okay?
Nice to meet you guys.
Come back and see us. Come back and see us.
See you later.
Hey, Hollywood, you gonna talk next time?
He's starstruck. That's why.
No, I can't get nothing in. Major talking too damn much. Can't get nothing in.
Okay, but we're gonna let you talk next time. All right, see you guys.
Okay,
all right.
See you later. Oh man,
that was nice.
That's what's up, man.